Hey there, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on some marketing stuff. So when you're in the course, I just want to highlight a couple of things, especially kind of marketing and listing. So go ahead and click on marketing. And then what you're going to do, you may already be here, but if not, if you're just watching this out of order, you're going to click on where to list my MTR advertising checklist. So just click on that, and there's a big black button here. You're going to click on this. It says click here to download the marketing checklist template. Click on that. And what it's going to do is going to prompt you to make a copy of this document. So you actually own the document. You don't need access. You can make it your own. It's going to be a really handy resource for you. So go ahead and click make a copy. It takes a second, right? So this, you can see what it does is it appends copy of MTR Playbook right here, right? So it's totally your copy. So you can go ahead and change that. You can move it around right here. But just to highlight it, there's some couple high level things, available, listing copy, photos. You have all this stuff done, right? It's kind of a good checklist. And then main places to advertise: Airbnb, Vrbo, Furnish Finder, Zillow, Trulia, Craigslist. May or may not probably skip Facebook Marketplace, but if you want to try it out. And there's kind of corporate housing websites, right? And then this is really important: your temporary housing websites for displaced families that work with insurance companies. So you just go through this whole list, and if you scroll over, you can see like it has links to everything, and it has some notes. So there's that, and then there's also, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. So just, there's also some travel nurse stuff, management software. A lot of the software has links to, it kind of shoots it out, it syndicates it. So I highly recommend using these sites to kind of syndicate it out. And then also I highly recommend posting on Facebook and kind of some of the big social groups, because people definitely look there. And just so you know, I always kind of add to this as I come across new sites. There's a lot of upstarts right now. So this is definitely, things are shaking up. There's no like go-to place for midterms, but things are happening. So, but just to reiterate, focus on the top ones, but as you have time, don't forget to list yourself with these temporary housing companies. It's super important. Then you don't have to use this if you want to use this. This is just kind of like your listing copy, all the basics. Then we kind of, when we're going through and cutting and pasting, this is like a handy reference tool, just to have for your listings. And then these are kind of some more marketing tips, right? As you're going through and networking, if you want to be actively network, you can kind of look on LinkedIn for kind of healthcare recruiters, recruiters, placement people. So you can kind of actively look for that. So that's just a little tip there on LinkedIn if you're active in that, like maybe for your work or something. And then I have this here. It's like a handy kind of starter spreadsheet for as you get leads. Make sure to save those contacts. It's really good, so you can reach out later and really start to build a relationship and network. So even if you don't have a property, you want to be a resource. Say, hey, I've got a great network. Let me see if I can help you find a different property. So what I want to do now is jump over to Furnish Finder, and I wanted to show you how I might use that sheet. So I'm going to go to Messages, and I'm going to click on, say I got this inquiry today. It was a great inquiry. And I'll just read it. It says, hello, I work with CHD Healthcare Medical Staffing. We place medical professionals where needed. We have a provider that's working in the area September 8th to September 10th, searching for housing where they're on assignment for us. Can you tell us if your rental is available for those dates? She also has a 35-pound beagle mix, travels with her. I'd love to get more information on any rentals you have in the area. So she sees I have multiple rentals. But this is gold right here. We can start building a relationship with her. Even if we don't have the right property, we really want to say, hey, we have a great network of people in our area. Please see us as a resource. So what I would do is I would go ahead and take this information, just copy it and go over to your handy sheet, and then just like put the name in here, right? And then you can kind of, make the columns bigger or whatnot. But, and the name, you can kind of suss out her name, just take off the email stuff. But then you have a name and an email, right? So you have someone to kind of start building your database of people that are in the industry, right? This is a great contact. Always be really friendly, helpful, but follow up with her. So I did reply on LinkedIn, and then she's also giving her number. So I would go ahead and capture that in the sheet, right? Just put that here. It's just a way of tracking people, right? So go ahead and put that there. I am neurotic about formatting, so I want it to look pretty, but you don't have to do this.